an author, an award winner, a philanthropist, a student, and a son, a proud one, of course. I'm talking about 10-year-old Nicholas Buamah, who indicates to me that he's not stopping anytime soon. So today, I caught up with him to find out where next. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, and I'm so excited to finally meet you. Welcome to JoyNews.
Thank you.
Great. I was reading about you, and I noticed that all of this started with class assignment. Tell us more about that.
Well, it really all started when I was in first grade, and my teacher, she was very impressed with my vocabulary, so she messaged my mom of how excited she was. So my mom thought, if she was excited, why wouldn't anybody else be? So when I came home, she came up with the idea to write a book, and I agreed with her. And I think that's how my journey started.
That's how your journey started.
Yes.
And so right from then, did you start writing?
Yes.
What exactly were your first words?
Like the first
What were
words,
your first words? What initially came to mind? How do I start this?
I was thinking that I knew that it would be a bumpy journey, but I knew it would also be a fun journey as well.
Okay.
So I was super excited.
Okay.
Really.
So then you start with your mom, or you decided to start writing anything that comes to mind?
I was really just thinking of what we should write, and my mom, she created Kayla, and she used to teach me words using Kayla. So then when we decided to write the book, she thought we should use Kayla. And I was like, we need to add a boy character. So I thought, and I came up with Kyle to make Kayla and Kyle the walking dictionaries.
Okay, so what does the walking dictionary talk about? Volume 1, Election Day. What exactly are the content of this book?
Well, it's a brother and a sister going head to head in an election. And to find out who wins, I guess you have to read the book.
Is it an election, a school election?
Yes, a school election.
A school election. All right, so we'll definitely get to read more about that. Yes. After Kayla and Kale, what happened next?
After Kale and Kyle, I wrote another Kale and Kyle, of course, a puppy surprise.
That's
right
volume
here.
2.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after that, I wrote a Christmas book.
But are we going to use this Kayla and Kale as a series? Is that what the intention is?
We may write another book or a few more, but we don't exactly know right now.
Okay, so for now you have 3 in your bags?
Yes.
Okay, we'll come to that again. Now, how was the reaction and feedback after the publication of this book?
Well, Barnes & Nobles, they called me, and I had a book signing there, which I only thought my friends and my family would come and, just support me. But I was completely wrong because people from all over came just to buy an autographed copy of my book. Even some people from other states.
From other states. That must have been awesome.
It was.
And how was the feeling as you autographed your book and people were giving you the feedback, the good, the bad, and the ugly? How was the feeling for you?
I felt great. I was like, wow, people really came just to buy my book that I wrote. So that really just made me feel great.
Did they put a huge burden on you that, my next step, I have to do extra?
I wouldn't say that, but I would just say that it encouraged me, really.
And what did your classmates tell you?
I think my classmates, they may have been a little impressed because I was so young and I actually wrote a book. So.
At that age, when you got this, how old were you?
I was 7.
7?
Yes.
And so what did your headmistress, also the management of your school, what did they tell you?
Well, my teacher, she was very impressed with me when I wrote it.
And the first night after its publication and you went to bed, what thoughts were running through your mind?
I was like, I wrote an amazing book. I actually published an amazing book, and I was wondering what was going to happen next for me.
And how long did you take to write that?
About a year, because it was our first time writing, and we didn't know how, we had to research of how to publish and do different things.
You and who? How did you get help?
Me and my mom.
Oh, mom. Mom is always there, right?
Yes.
So then let's get more about you. Tell us a bit about Nicholas.
Well, I'm a 10-year-old published author, as you know. And I will be turning 11 soon because my birthday is February 17th. And I enjoy basketball, I enjoy playing on my Xbox, and I enjoy having fun, really.
And having what kind of fun? Add more.
So, as I said, I love playing basketball, as in, I wish I was on a team at the time. I was before COVID hit. And I also do enjoy soccer, which I want to have soccer lessons and basketball lessons while I'm here in Ghana.
Well, the path is still there for you to walk on. So how are we going to see Nicholas in the next, let me just use 5 years, half a decade? What should we expect from you?
I think you should expect me building libraries all across the continent of Africa.
Did you have any anticipation of what you want to become when you grow up?
Well, I had known that I wanted to just be a mechanical engineer, but that's all I knew at the time. I didn't know what my future would bring.
And do you still hold that thought?
Yes, I still do want to be a mechanical engineer.
So we'll have a library and then we'll still have the mechanical engineer, Nicholas.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. So tell us about your projects in Ghana.
Well, my nonprofit, Books Without Borders, has teamed up with Leap for Literacy, which is a nonprofit located in Atlanta, Georgia. And we will find one young author here in Ghana, and we will be professionally publishing and illustrating their book.
Okay, so you're going to help others as well. Is it going to be on a yearly basis, or you're just picking one and that'll be all?
We don't exactly know, but we know we will be doing that next year in 2022.
How do you combine this new status you have as an author, and a student?
I feel like writing, what it does for me is it builds up my confidence in school, because when I go, once I walk in the school building, I feel like I'm ready to tackle anything that I do, any schoolwork or test.
Do you have a best friend?
I think so. I know I have a lot of friends though.
A lot
of really good friends. So I wouldn't say I only have one best friend.
Okay. So what are some of the things they talk to you about with regards to your work?
Best friends in school, I just hang out, we have fun. And best friends as in that are in the industry, we talk about different business ideas, but we're also just hanging out too.
And what kind of books do you like reading yourself?
Actually, I like reading, weirdly, it's romance and action and adventure. Those are my 3 favorite genres.
Again?
Romance, action, and adventure.
Are we going to see you write any of those?
I guess you'll never know. Oh, we will know in the future, of course.
In the future, exactly.
Yes.
And definitely you may have encountered some challenges.
Yes.
What are some of them that you have encountered in your living years journey?
One of my challenges is that I can't, I get people reaching out to us and they're asking me to donate my book to their libraries and to give them books, and I don't have enough books to give away, which that makes me feel really sad. So that's one thing.
So how do you work around that when you're unable to do it?
I try my hardest to give the books I can to other people, but yeah,
you can't do for all.
Yeah, I can't. So
but which organizations have you given out your books to?
Well, we actually helped a children's hospital. We sent them some school supplies and some books, well, some supplies.
And you were in the Steve Harvey show.
Yes.
That was exciting to watch. Tell me about that.
Steve Harvey, he was a funny person. And
I saw the fun you had.
Yes. And they flew me out to California, and I taught him a few words. So for the next time we meet, I wonder if he still remembers those words.
He will. Tell me some of those words.
One word that he was stuck on is exacerbate. That's one of the words I told him, which means, well, can you take a guess of what it means?
I have no idea.
It means to make a situation worse.
The word again?
Make a situation,
The word again?
exacerbate.
Exacerbate.
Yes.
To make a situation worse.
Yes.
And he bought 500 of your books. Where did that go?
That went to my nonprofit, Books Without Borders. Yes.
Okay, was that all the highest somebody has helped you with?
Yes, that's the most amount of books that's been donated to my nonprofit at once.
But do you get other organizations coming to buy your books to also distribute to their groups?
Well, really, we donate them. We don't have them buy them. Yeah, we mainly donate.
And these books have been catalogued.
Yes. All 3 of my books have been published and cataloged into the Library of Congress.
And is Santa really real? How
Yes.
long did it take for you to get this also?
I don't know. I know it was definitely less than a year because we knew how to publish it now. But back to the Library of Congress. The Library of Congress is actually the biggest library in the whole world. It has millions of books. So I know that my great-great-great-great-grandchildren will be able to go there and read my books.
You have other projects apart from book writing. Tell us more about that.
Yes, my On the Clock challenge, which I had kids dress up as bosses, kings, queens, and warriors. And I wanted that to build confidence in them because they're young bosses, they're young kings and queens and warriors. And to get people to do it, we actually had the prize for $3,000. So,
Ooh, that's big.
yes.
So after they dress up, what exactly do you want them to do? Just take pictures?
We'll make a video, really,
Okay.
and pictures and videos will be in it.
And what should they be telling you? What should they be saying in that?
Really, my song was in it, and they just showed everybody who they are.
What's Nicola's favorite food?
Katomare. That's just easy for me. Katomare with plantains and rice.
All in the bowl, all in the plate?
It doesn't matter to me as long as I have it.
But do you know we have salted fish in the contemporary sometimes?
Yes.
Do you know about that? Do you like it too?
Yes, I do.
And how do you, when you have these things and you come home and you're talking to mom and dad, how do you think they perceive all that's going on?
I think they are, in my opinion, I think they're proud of me, and I know that they love me. And they're the ones who have actually been helping me as well. I really think they're proud.
They're proud of you. That's good. What would you want to be your contribution to the children of Ghana? Because as you have started, you know, some of them may be looking up to you. Have you had any child in Ghana contact you so far? Oh, Nicholas, I'd like to do what you're also doing.
I tell them that they can write, as in all they have to do is put their mind to it. Probably ask some their parents, their aunties, their grandparents to help them out just a little bit. And yeah, I think they can do it.
That's a good one there. You can't do it all by yourself. You have to ask for help. That's a good one there. All right. Tell us lessons we all should be learning from these books you're writing.
Well, my books are teaching expanded vocabulary, something that you can, if you read my Kale and Cow books, you probably learn a few more words.
Exactly. You have taught me one today. So we will learn new words. What else? What life lessons will we take from Nicholas's book?
Well, really, something you can learn from any book is how to use proper grammar. Same in my book, of course. So.
Proper grammar. So let's take a line here. Volume 1 of Election Day. Nicholas doesn't want us to know the details because he wants us to get it. So.
Well, really not what happens at the end.
So at least he will read a line. In fact, the first page for us, and this is the first page of Volume 1 of Election Day. So now let's go. Because he's talking about proper grammar, so watch him.
Standing in front of the mirror with innate confidence, Kayla practiced answering questions she thinks will be asked at the class debate. She wants to make sure her answers are perfect, so she practices a few more times before heading off to school.
That's it. That's Nicholas reading the first page of his book for us. If you want to know the rest, just go get this book. It's on all platforms, right? Where can we find them?
Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and on my website, motherhubandco.us.
Okay. Any other thing you'd like to let us know about Nicholas?
Well, my Christmas book, which we just wrote, which is called Is Santa Really Real? You can only pre-order it, and it's already a #1 bestseller on Amazon, which I think is amazing.
I know you don't want us to tell us the details, but at least what are we to expect in reading this book?
A child wondering, is Santa really real? That's what I'm going to say.
Is he real to you? You have lived up with Santa. Is he real to you?
I guess you have to read the book to find out.
No, okay, so I'm asking, are these your thoughts?
Yes.
Oh, so we have to read Nicholas's book to know his thoughts then, all right?
Yep.
It's been a pleasure. Very, very exciting talking to you. So we have been speaking to Nicholas, 10-year-old Nicholas. He's an author, philanthropist, a student. He's doing all of this at the same time, and he's pulling up his weight to get it right. And he says we should go to Amazon and every other platform to get his books, which we will do. And we wish you all the best, Nicholas.
Thank you.
Keep it up.